Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you can see, it's early morning and I'm here for sunrise to photograph some trees and some deer, which I can see from here as a deer at a deer park. Not really come for the deer, but I will try and grab a sneak shot if I can. And I can actually see one about 50 to 100 yards away, but I'm obviously not about to photograph it yet, too dark. But I'm here for sunrise and I've come to a location that I know really well, and there's some really old, and I mean old, ancient oak trees, and they're absolutely stunning. And I've come here because I've photographed this one tree before quite a few times, and I'm hoping if we can get a nice sunrise with some nice colour, which it looks pretty promising, but we're going to get some nice images and we've got a nice bit of atmosphere. The issue with this location is behind it is the city of Leicester, but it's in quite a bit of haze, so hopefully that will diminish a little bit. Now we've also got a little bit of hoarfrost to the north side of these trees. They're covered in white, and as I walk down, a lot of these trees, they've got like groups of trees, and they're covered in this lovely bit of hoarfrost, I think, because it was so dark, but it certainly looks like it. And there's a little pocket up here which I'm hopefully going to work at some point. Maybe when the sun's up and if we get that, there is a little bit of atmosphere. I'm hoping that will develop as well. So that's my plan. I'm here early to get here because I didn't know how far it would take to walk from car park to it. It took me half an hour, thereabouts. A slow walk with knees of cheese. Lovely frosty ground as well, which is great. So I've parked myself here because there's a lovely little pathway running up to the tree. I have got a couple of issues of isolation of the trees, this one singular tree, but I think it'll still work. So I'm going to set up here, literally get the camera on. Let's see if we can find a composition that's isolated the tree. There's one tree behind, but it's sort of not really noticeable. And then we've got a tree to the left hand side as well. So let's get this working and let's see what we can do. Just a little update, it's literally took me about 10 minutes to get the legs out on the tripod because it froze. Bit of a problem with that actually, whether it's because they've got a bit wet on the other couple of expeditions that I've been on, but it's literally took me good 10 minutes at least to get the legs out. Nightmare. Anyway, it's a good job I come here early, isn't it? We've still got a bit of time actually to get an image, but I'm thinking somewhere here. Somewhere around that area. Yeah, so one of the problems I got is this tree in this area here. But what I'm trying to incorporate is this lovely frozen pathway through to this beautiful oak tree. Absolutely stunning. The other problem I got is the tree in the background now, but I don't think it's actually causing me too much of a problem. What I've done at the moment is I've tried to actually incorporate this tree, and by separating it, so I've gone down low, and it's just filling in that left-hand side of the image. And now I'm just waiting for the light. I've got one or two compositions in mind, up high, down low, etc. I've just been trying one or two things, and now it is really just waiting for that light. Well, isn't that typical? We had a beautiful bit of colour. We've actually got some lovely mackerel clouds in the wrong place. I know that colour has been snubbed out. Snubbed. Maybe that's a new word, snubbed. I like it. Yeah, it's been snubbed out. Isn't that typical? I'm going to give it a little bit longer. I'm going to get another 20 minutes, but it just ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. We're going to have to go for plan B, because I am going bloody cold. There is another oak tree up here that's really beautiful. The problem is with it is really isolating it. If we get a bit of colour behind me, or something behind me that can that'll work with the tree, I will take the image. The only other thing is, like I say, it might actually be a bit of hoarfrost on that one side of the tree there, so yeah, I'll cut it. If it's going to be flat, I want the fog to roll in. We're moaning buggers, aren't we? Us photographers are moaning buggers. It's beautiful, beautiful this morning. It's absolutely freezing. I'm going really cold really quick, so I do need to sort of move on at some point. It's that cold. I'm having trouble with my microphone. The battery on the one that's exposed is sort of showing flat, even though I've charged it. Put the other one on, that's doing exactly the same. I'm assuming it's the cold. If that noise you can actually, if you can hear a noise, that roar is actually the M1 running through Leicester, I think. It's just a little bit of background noise. It's such a shame because it's such a beautiful location. Got some lovely rock formations up on the back here as well, so I might even try and photograph them at some point. We'll see. But till then, I shall talk to you a little bit later. Okay, I don't think it's going to improve. The images I've got are probably the best so far of this tree, so I'm definitely moving on. And I'm going to try and do a bit of capture this hoarfrost on the backs of these trees up here, and certainly going to have a little scouting mission through that some of the pockets of woodland you can't walk through, some you can. So I'm going to have a little walk through, see if there's anything of any interest, anything that sort of catches my eye, and then we'll switch you back on and I'll show you what I can find. But until then, yeah, things are not looking good at all. I need to move, I need to get warm. So eventually the mic did go flat, and I knew it would, and I know it'd catch me out, but in this little clip I'm just trying to describe the tree, and it just reminded me of Jabba the Hutt out of Star Wars. And that's what I'm describing in this little clip. So yeah, I had to swap to the boom mic, so here we go. Okay, I've come up, walked through this little pocket of wood here. It's only got 3 or 4 dozen trees in here, but I like it from this side. I just like the shot. I like this tree over my shoulder here. There's that little bit of interest there. I like it because it's got all this hoarfrost over it. It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. I think it's that type of image I'm going to be looking for, and I need to stop this side to get it. Go the other side. There's no frost. Yeah, and the trees are such characters. They look absolutely wonderful. It is, the conditions are extremely challenging because of this extreme cold. Struggling with everything. I've now changed to my other mic, which is my boom mic, so it doesn't need any batteries. Now the battery on you is dying, so it is extreme. I'm really struggling in that respect. Hands are just going colder and colder by the minute. so it's hard to keep taking some images, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go walk over there because there's some nice trees over that way, and then make me way round. Hopefully as we're walking we might even bump into a deer, you never know. Like I say, I did see one this morning. That soon disappeared because it seen me first. Oh. Oh. I just got a bit emotional. Lady had 2 border collies, just remind me of Cooper. There's another 2 coming down here as well. Oh, it's been a struggle. Oh no, these not borders. Yeah, that was a bit emotional. It was. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, pull yourself together, son. Miss you, Coop. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a grip a minute. Must be border collie day. Oh, it's breaking my heart. Oh dearie me, the mist is coming in. The mist and the fog is starting to roll in. It's starting to, things are starting to happen, but we've got this beautiful pastel colours. I really do love this shot. I think it's my favourite of the morning, without a doubt. I love that real frost. What I might do is actually might get down really low and really bring this frosty path out. I think that's a good idea. I'll do that. I've gone down low. I really do like this image. I don't know which one I prefer best. Maybe the one that's down low. But I just love this frosty scene now. That's really happening. It's real proper recording of the morning because it is bitter cold. But that is a beautiful, beautiful scene. Just come across some deer. First deer I've seen in daylight. None of the big antler deers, but it's still been nice to get an image. I think there's a couple of nice birds I've seen as well. I'm sure I've seen a woodpecker, but it flew off again. Yeah, I might. I was coming through this little. Oh, there's another deer there. He's all on his own. I'm going to get the long lens on, just in case. Yeah, there's a deer all on his own, and he's where I'm headed. What I was worried about is there's another person over there, and obviously he's got his eye on him, and not me. He's a lovely little deer as well. Let me get the long lens on, and see if I can catch him. It's not going to be some super wildlife shot, but I do like to capture them if I can. Okay. Okay, like I say, it's not going to be a super wildlife image, but I've captured a couple. Yeah, that was nice, that was. Nice. It's cheered me up a little bit. Very, very nice indeed. Beautiful animals, beautiful animals. Okay, let's move on. Okay, there's probably one or two more shots I'm going to be able to capture. This one's drawing me eye for a couple of reasons. We've got these trees that are absolutely covered in frost. They really are got that hoarfrost all over them. We've got a sort of leading line leading up to the middle of from the middle of the image up to the right hand side, which is a little bit sort of frustrating for me, and I'm wondering if I'll move over there it would be better, so I think I'm going to do that. But we've got the odd little bit of light, but it's the colour of the trees as well as different colours. We've got these evergreens that still got the leaves on. We've got the trees that are just no leaves on but full of ice, and then we've got these other ones that still got that autumnal look to them. So it was a different bunch of trees out, beautiful. I think I've definitely got to move over to the right hand side a bit and catch that image a little bit better, just compose it a little bit better. Absolutely beautiful. We're probably getting more atmosphere now than what we did an hour ago. I think I'm going to make my way up to the Old John. I'm going to walk up that way. It's a little bit steep, bit of a killer, but it looks nice. The only thing I'm thinking of, it'll probably look better from round the back. So I don't know what to do now. Tricky. Best thing to do, yeah, I think I'm going to go walk around the back and see if I can capture it from the other side. I think it would look better a little bit further away. As soon as I get in there, I would lose all that atmosphere. I know I am. Okay, let's move on. To stop again. This is probably the best part of the morning. Now the sun it's high, but it's coming out and it's starting to create this beautiful colours in this haze. I've got this beautiful rock formation in front of me. It's absolutely outstanding, but with this haze in the background, and it's covered in frost, and it's probably had a bit of snow at some point, but the frost here is just, it's really bit in, it has. But you're getting that warm light behind you, so you can get that contrast. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. This is what I wanted 2 hours ago. Right, let me get some images from here. What I'm doing, I'm capturing this little rock formation here. and I'm going to work. There's one or two nice little lumps that have got little bits of shade and contrast there, which I really like, that can draw you in. There's some ferns to this right hand side that are really frosted up, so I might move over again a little bit more. But I need to catch this, so I'll touch you in a minute. Oh, is this beautiful? Look at this light bursting through. It's absolutely stunning. Oh, this is exactly what. Look at the light, the shafts of light coming through these rocks. What a beautiful location. What an absolutely stunning, beautiful location. Well, it's buggered me getting up the hill now. This area, because we're a bit higher as well, obviously more exposed, more frost. So I think I'm going to bother photographing the old John no more. I just want this atmosphere. I think what I'm going to do is just go in this little bit of a woodland, poke my head out the other end, because it's this atmosphere behind you that's really appealing to me. Got a bit of a pant up. Yeah, look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful building. So I'm just trying to grab probably one more shot of this beautiful atmosphere that we got. I've got the long lens on. I've got this group of trees. The sun is trying to come through them a little bit through the tops there, so it's creating nice shadows. What I'm actually waiting for, probably near them, is a bird to fly through, because it'll be beautifully silhouetted. Okay, bingo, I think I've got a bird fly through. Whether it's worked or not, it's another thing. One bird fly through, straight through the middle. Okay, I'm done. Seriously done. Go out, get me some dinner. Thanks for watching, see you soon.